Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to Beyond the Horizons. In case you missed it, the big announcement before Axis Dark will be taking place every Thursday night at 4 p.m. Eastern, exclusively on our YouTube channel. For everybody that is in the Axis Discord, you can stay tuned after Beyond the Horizons, where we'll be doing our live taping of it. And then what you see on here, it'll be broadcast to our YouTube channel. But with that being said, coming up next Saturday night is Axis 99 Problems, but a Pin 8-1 Part 2, The World on Axis. Yes, I know it's a very long name. That's why we just call it 99 Problems. Anyways, one of those matches that'll be taking place is a number one contendership for the High Speed Championship. Of course, Jay Mamba will be defending that title at Lone Star Showdown, but obviously we need to know who's going to challenge him, who's going to challenge the champ after that. So next Saturday night is going to be CG taking on the man that is joining me right now, the Wicked Assassin, Zach Sanchez.
Hey, what's going on?
How's it going, Zach?
Another day, you know how it is, and I haven't been here for quite some time, which I apologize for, but hey, what matters is that I'm here right now, aren't I?
Yeah, of course. Well, obviously, you made an impact when you first debuted here, and especially with already having been in a number one contenders match in the Fatal 4-Way, which obviously you weren't successful in, but still did really damn well. And of course, now the big opportunity is there. You got a one-on-one opportunity, but it's against a man that you have faced many times in the past in CG. How you feeling about that?
I mean, honestly, I'm glad that me and him can have another battle, another place, another time, and hell, even different fans, because come on, it's no secret that me and CG have had a lot of wars throughout the months, and all the time people will chant "This is awesome!" all the time people will chant "Fight forever." That's just something in the book and the chemistry that we never knew that we had each time that we face each other. But we all know, though, that we know what the outcome is going to be. And at 99 Problems, we know the only problem will be me defeating CG. And that's all due respect, don't get me wrong. He's a great competitor, he's a great fighter, but he's not better than me.
Well, now here comes another question. Assuming you do win at 99 Problems, of course, you have one of two different options to face for the championship. You have the current champ, Jay Mamba, who just passed 100 days as the high-speed champion and is the first and only high-speed champion we have. And then, on the other hand, you have Matsuda Tanaka, who we will be seeing in action very, very soon. And he will be challenging Jay Mamba at Mamba's request for the high-speed championship. So, if it was up to you, assuming you do win next Saturday, who would you prefer to be fighting for the championship?
Well, I'll tell you what, it doesn't matter who it is, either Mamba or Tanaka. If it's Tanaka, congratulations. I know how it is to be in the war, in the ring with him, so I know how it goes. But if it's Mamba, then do I really need to worry about him? I mean, I don't even know how this dude is even famous for what he is, but either way, one of them, it don't matter with me. So, no matter what, I'll win either title.
Well, I mean, I'm sure Mamba might not appreciate the words that you just said about him. I mean, he is somebody who has defied almost all odds. He's beaten guys like Psycho G, guys like Gustav Volts, guys who many people thought would have beaten Mamba for the championship, and here he is now at 101 days as the champion. So I mean,
101 days as champion is quite impressive. But we know how I roll. I break a lot of things. I wouldn't mind breaking a title reign that long.
well, speaking of the champ, Jay Mamba is also in the building. I mean, Mamba, do you have any response to what Sanchez just said?
I don't appreciate that disrespect. I was just chilling, waiting for my turn to talk, and I hear you talking about I'm a scrub, I'm not supposed to be famous. Like, dude, I was just trying to be respectful with Matsuda. I'm trying to celebrate 100 days, man. What?
Well,
Unprovoked?
first of all, here's what I will say in front of your face. Congratulations on that reign. Don't get me wrong. I'm pretty sure that you have done everything in your right to be sure that you do whatever you can to hold that title around your shoulder. And I have much respect for that, especially you prove everybody wrong. I like that. Sometimes in my book, that's where I run too. Love to prove everybody wrong. How about this? Because if you do end up beating Tanaka, and somehow if you do beat me, I'll 100% give you the respect that you deserve. But until right now, I don't think you got what it takes to beat me. Why? Because you've never been in the ring with me.
And I haven't been in the ring with a lot of people that I've faced. I've never been in the ring with Adam Rage before New Frontier, beat him. Never been in the ring with Psycho G before No Rest of the Wicked, beat him. Never been in the ring with Gustav Volt until Access 25, beat him. I mean, a lot of first time ever matches, it doesn't really matter. I'll still knock him down like I've done everybody else. Even if you think that I don't deserve the respect I get from the rest of the roster, most of the roster, you're gonna have to figure that out once I retain against Tanaka. And if you somehow beat CG, fat you.
Well, let's see how it goes then. If you do beat Tanaka and if I beat CG, I'll see you. And please, give me the fight that you are all talk about. Just prove it once we're in the ring.
I promise I will.
Well, thank you, Zach. And Mamba, to stick around, I still got a couple more things to ask you. I mean, obviously, when it comes to you and Matsuda Tanaka, you two have faced off in the past, but never really in this magnitude. It was never for a championship. Does that possibly change your mindset at all going into Lone Star Showdown, knowing that championship that you made prestigious here at Axis, are you concerned or worried at all?
A little. See, I've been training for a while now for whatever opponent I get. And with Matsuda in a big match, I've seen a lot of championship matches from Matsuda. I understand what I'm going to have to get into if I want to beat him in Texas. But I think if I go through the amount training with JJ, or maybe by myself, I'll do the best I can, put on a show, and come out with the championship.
Oh, now, assuming you do end up beating Tanaka, of course, I did already ask you this before about who you wanted to face between CG and Zach Sanchez. I mean, after what Sanchez just said straight to you, has your opinion changed at all about who you would want to have challenge you next?
Sorta. CG is like I said, a great competitor, and he's also said his words about me. But Zach Shane says he made his point. And if he's willing to say that I don't have his respect until I beat him, then if he wins and I win, then I'll look forward to beating him.
All right. Well, also, just another big question, and I am going to be getting to this at the very end of the show, but I just wanted to know right now, with a very special matchup coming up at Lone Star Showdown, for the first time ever, the 30-person Lone Star Rumble, with the winner gaining an Ace of Axis championship match at World War X, our biggest pay-per-view of the year. Have you possibly considered entering the Rumble, possibly?
Now, that's classified information. I'm not going to tell anybody that. They're going to have to tune in to see if I'm in the Rumble or not.
Well, oh, and I guess Zach Sanchez is also coming back after he heard the words Lone Star Rumble. I mean, he just came back, so I mean,
I am so sorry. I really forgot to answer that question. I had to go get some water real quick.
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine.
So, you called it the Lone Star Rumble. You called it.
Yep, Lone Star Rumble, 30-person intergender Rumble.
When I hear the word Rumble, you damn right that I'm going to be on it. King of Rumbles is back. Can't wait to break the internet again somehow.
All right, well, Mamba, before we head off to our next person, any last words?
I have some final words for one special person.
Go right ahead.
Stop talking that ish. Because you know me and Matsuda can beat your ass.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we did not get the opportunity to hear from him at Unknown Horizons 25, but he is here tonight. I can confirm he is with me right now. Please welcome the now former Ace of Axis champion, primetime JJ Calderon.
Well, how are you doing tonight? How are you doing, Dom?
I'm doing well. Obviously you lost a little bit of hardware, with the championship. Yeah, you lost the championship. I mean, how have you been the last few days?
You can imagine. I've been pissed off, but mostly pissed off with myself because it's my fault. He was the better man that night, and that pisses me off. That's what I have to say about that. He was the better man. When it came to prime time, he showed up, and that's what he was. He was the better man. And me, I have to live with the fact that I don't even get a chance to come after this man. I have to just sit down, fucking grin and bear it. Is that what you gringos say here?
I mean, you said it, and it's unfortunate, but that is a rule here. You have to have successfully defended the championship to earn a rematch, and unfortunately,
it is what it is.
You weren't able to do that, so it's basically the back of the line for you. So, but now, after tonight, with you and Leon Young reuniting after the Lethal Lottery, you two showed that you did not miss a step. You defeated In Sus We Trust tonight, but I mean, not necessarily focusing on the tag team stuff. There is a bit of an elephant in the room I wanted to kind of address. At Unknown Horizons 25, Leon Young won a number one contenders match, UWFI rules, against Dakota Wheeler to earn a title match at 99 Problems against your cousin Huey Blunts for the title. Obviously, Leon's your tag team partner and Huey's your cousin. How are you feeling about this whole title situation between them?
Oh man. The only thing that's gonna be bad about this is if we have to be in the same room after the match. But I mean, they know what it is, and they know that they're both my boys, so I can't let it come between us. They know that we got it's nothing but business, man. And the Damager team, we're a business. If Huey wins, if Leon wins, it's what it is. We gotta deal with it. I know. Hey,
Well, I'm just gonna go off
If he can
on.
be Huey,
No, go ahead.
if he can be Huey, hey, y'all better watch out, because that means we're just that much worse as a tag team.
Well, I got 2 more questions. First off, I mean, obviously with the title situation, I'm assuming that this means we won't be seeing you at ringside for the title match.
No, you won't see me.
All right, and
You
now
won't see me there.
another question. I mean, obviously, you've already heard the news before, and I'm sure you and Leon also liked this to be some news. Axis is finally getting tag team championships. So will we be seeing the Primetime Samurais trying to go and qualify for the belts?
No, you know we are. I mean, we be in Sauce We Trust. They're supposed to be this big great tag team. I mean, I know he always told me a little bit about them, but I mean, they were good. They were okay. They did a lot of shit that I definitely learned. I definitely learned from them. But hey, we were the better team. We were prime time. In prime time, they should trust.
No, that's fair enough. Now,
But
no, go ahead.
But I don't mean to cut you off there. But and just because I'm doing this tag team thing doesn't mean that that I haven't forgot that I don't have my own path set for just myself. You know.
That's
That is,
absolutely
I do
fair.
know that the Lone Star Rumble is coming up, and hey, you know I gotta be there. If there's a way that I can get back to that world title picture, I'm gonna do it. If I gotta break down, if I gotta beat down everybody, I will do it. And if I gotta hold both titles, defend them both in one night, I'll do it.
Well, that's fair enough. Well,
'Cause I'm prime time.
well, if there's any last words you have before we head to the next person, now's the time.
Hey, Primetime Samurais, we're the real deal. Leon Young is the real deal. JJ Calderon is the real deal. Huey Blunts is the real deal. You can't fuck with any of us. That's all I gotta say.
Well, JJ, thank you for your time. And now, ladies and gentlemen, a man.
No. Hold on just a minute.
Whoa!
Travis. I want you to calm down right there. We're not going to get to the next person yet because I have a confession to make to all of you. I've had something on my mind for the time that I haven't been here. I've lied to you all for the last months of my career. I've lied. You see, I've tried to emulate so many different people in my career, but it just has not been what I wanted it to be because I have not been me. Now, I sat back listening to all these people. I watched the card, and one person caught my eye. The next person that you were actually going to talk to, Chase Adkins, had an amazing match with APH. Now, I have yet to have my first match back in this company. Also, just to say, me and Don spoke about this, by the way. I'm Axis exclusive now. you'll be seeing me every single time in this company. But let's not focus on that. Let's focus on the future. Chase Adkins. You had a real good showing. Real good showing. But I do not think we've had a good match anytime we faced anywhere else. We haven't faced on a big stage.
Have we faced before, though? Have we faced? I mean, granted, you change your gimmicks so many times, you actually outclassed me.
Come
when I
on
changed my
now.
own mask.
Come on, you don't have to do that. Okay? I was just trying to make this real respectful. But I don't know why I had to do that.
Yes, you were. You were making it respectful. Heck, you could have waited till Travis introduced me as the next person, but no, you had to barge in here and try to make it about yourself. Now I was gonna go.
I wanted it to make it myself.
Go on here and respect APH. Of course, respect APH, the most humble man in ever. I did not expect to win against him. And at times in that match, I thought he had me. But somehow I kept kicking out until I managed to put him down. Now, here you are. Coming out of your little hiatus to find yourself. Which, honestly, I'm very happy to hear that you finally found your true self. Because it's about damn time. Now, next time, if you wanted to talk to me, be patient. I mean, it's not that hard to be patient. I mean, Travis is such a nice guy. He's just trying to do his job, going to introduce the next person in line.
He's trying to do his job, but this was a part where I wanted to come on in. And if you were to let me finish, then this wouldn't have happened like this. I want.
Yeah, you want?
I want to challenge you at Lone Star Showdown to a hard-hitting match.
Well, I actually kind of have to interrupt it there because I think we already got our card set for Lone Star Showdown, but I can say though, I do believe we don't have a full card for episode 27 next Tuesday night.
All right. You good for that, Chase?
I'm good.
All right.
Because I don't.
Well, Sean, well, first off, it's a big surprise seeing you back so soon, and also that was pretty surprising to hear that you're now Axis exclusive, but I mean, with calling Chase out, I mean, is there any possible last words you have before we go to Chase?
Not at all. I can't wait to face them.
Well,
I'm really looking forward to see the real you, Sean. I really am.
Well, Sean Parker, thank you very much. And Chase, I'm really sorry about that. I was not expecting that.
No, it's fine. Honestly, I don't blame Parker.
Well, I know that you already got a lot
in the heat of the moment. I just fired back in the heat of the moment. Really.
Well, I know you already got a lot out. But I actually do just have one question. Obviously, big win tonight against APH. Just one question for you. What's next for Chase Adkins? You got a big win tonight, a huge upset in many people's eyes. What's next?
Well, no offense to you, Travis, but this kind of honestly has an obvious answer, which is to go on to next Tuesday to face Sean Parker. But if you're meaning after that, it's hard to say. It's hard to say because I, like Bjorn, Ulstrom. I beat one of the people that are fighting for the number one contendership for the Titans championship.
And obviously, I'm pretty sure you're not able to qualify for this championship. I think you're less than
I know, but
220
but
pounds.
that gives me options. That gives me a namesake.
That is true.
It gives me a namesake, and I know he's probably not here, and he's busy right now. Because I know I'm still far away from ever really tossing my name into the Ace of Axis Championship. I'm a patient man. I can wait that one out. But looking back, I have never fought Mamba. So I know Mamba has a bunch of things going on. He has like either CG or Zach to worry about, but also come to the Lone Star Rumble, he has possibly one of the biggest matches ever against Tanaka.
And I'm assuming
So-
that you'd probably want to be one of the next people in line after all that's said and done.
After all that's said and done, I will toss my name into the High Speed Championship category.
Well, I mean, you did also mention the Ace of Axis Championship.
But
you
yes, I did mention that, but
you
I
did
know.
say before. Wait, but you did say before that you felt you were very far off. But there is something that many might consider a one-way ticket straight towards it. I think you know where I'm
Yes,
getting at.
The Lone Star Rumble, yes.
Have you possibly considered throwing your name into that as well?
Oh, yes, I have. I have tossed my name into that category because it would just give me the sense of state pride since it is going to be in my home state of Texas.
Well,
To enter the Rumble and to possibly win it would just be a feel-good moment. And hey, I have won one Rumble before. Granted, I had really the real lucky number in that situation, but still, I had two tough competitors at the end of that, and they did not make it easy.
well, before we send you off, any last words regarding next week, the high speed title or the Rumble?
Well, first, I want to send a big thank you to APH for the great match. That's how I wanted our first match to go, a hard-hitting affair. For next week, Parker, I really, really do hope that you found the real you, and this is not just going to be another knockoff gimmick you're going to toss away after a couple weeks. Then, after our business, I'll look forward to the Lone Star Rumble.
Well, Chase, thank you very much. And ladies and gentlemen, up next, Amanda, we haven't heard from him in a little bit, but he does have quite a bit to say from what I've heard.
Whoa, shut up.
Oh, boy.
Shut up.
Never get to introduce
Shut
you,
up.
do I?
Shut up. I don't care. I don't honestly care. So I woke up this morning. Do you know what I found out this morning? I am not a part of the Lone Star Rumble. A message from Dawn about that this morning. That's stupidity at its finest. How can you tell me I can't go home and be a part of a Rumble that is dedicated to a place that I am a part of? Why? Why am I not in the Rumble? Why was I told I can't be in this is the hypocrisy that I'm talking about. The stupidity of the Axis management is honestly mind-boggling. It really is. I don't get it. Why am I not in the Rumble?
I mean, maybe he might have had something big for you in consideration.
Consider it big? Really? Why didn't you tell me about it?
I'm not.
Why am I being told I can't go home? Why am I being told that I can't go possibly be in a Rumble in the state of Texas?
Look,
why am I being told this?
I'm
You
not
let
a part.
Sean Parker in the damn Rumble, but not me.
I'm not.
You What?
I'm not a part of
What is
management.
this?
You know that I'm not a part of management, G. I'm just the announcer.
You're just the announcer who needs to go to his job. Go get me Dawn now.
I don't know where Dawn is. Dawn's busy.
You need to go find him because I'm not leaving here. This is what I'm talking about. I've been saying it for weeks. Access Management genuinely has it out for me. When I want to go home and go do what I do best in front of my family, I'm being told I can't do that. Why? Why?
I can't.
Why?
You know I can't answer that for you, G. As much as I would love to have an answer for you, I can't. I'm just the announcer. Dawn's at a meeting right now. He's doing
Dawn's at a
business
meeting.
stuff.
Of course he's at a meeting. Of course he's always at a meeting. You see, I've been trying to contact him all day, trying to figure out why aren't you letting me in the Rumble? Why? Why? Like nothing? Like you let all these no-name lowlifes in the Rumble, but not me. You know what I mean? You let Zach Sanchez claim a spot. Someone you last time I checked hated with every fiber of your being in the Rumble before me. Really? Is this what we are doing now? I could probably even let Mamba in the Rumble too. Ridiculous. This pisses me off, man. Like,
like I said, nobody was written before this. Nobody was written down for the Rumble.
you know what? You know what? That's such bull. That is such bull. Because let me go on ahead and do this real quick. How many people right now, you can say or mute, how many people in here right now actually think they're going to be in the Rumble? Like, seriously, unmute your mics. I don't care. How many people actually think they're going to be here for that Rumble? Seriously. Like, what? Gustav, you think you're going to be in the Rumble? Joe Blake, you here too? I see you hiding in the back behind a chair. Like, let's go and be real. Like, nothing. Nothing. This hypocrisy pisses me off. You exclude certain members of your roster that last time I checked have put over and done everything that you have asked them to do. Whether it be putting over Rob Heyman, whether it be... You done? You can go back to kissing Don's butt. Anyway.
Hey, no. Yeah, no. GG. You need to be quiet. Let the gatekeeper here speak. I'm tired of hearing you rambling all this on and on and on about, oh, woe is me, woe is this. Hello. You want to complain about something against you? Infamous Anarchy has been sitting here at the top of the pedestal, has been showing that we are the gatekeepers, putting Axis on the fucking map. And what did we get? Nothing. Absolutely jack squat.
Dude, you'll be
yeah,
added to
attack.
attack. Why are you complaining?
Oh, well, yeah,
Seriously,
okay,
why are you complaining?
but also, because, there's a Rumble. Rumbles are nice for me. And, what do I get from Don? Oh, I'm sorry, we just can't fit you and Storm in there. Yeah, no, that's a little bit bullshit. But hearing you rant about it made me realize just how stupid it would sound if anyone rants about it. Really?
What?
It's
How is it stupid to not be a part of a Rumble where you get a possible world title shot? How is that stupid? Do you not care about that? I mean, I understand you like getting your ass whipped by Aaron and Jake Carter every week, but come on. You actually have... Oh, no, we're going there. We're going to go there because you have no actual brain for yourself.
Right.
You are sitting here rambling stupidity while I'm bringing up facts.
I'm rambling stupidity while you're sitting here trying to call out every single person whether or not they're in a Rumble.
Do they think they're going to be in this Rumble?
But you just can't openly try and call out Don yourself. No, you have to call out anyone else that's here.
I've been trying all day, and yet here you are making these assumptions that I have not. Like, if you have a problem with me, we can deal with it later. But right now, I'm going to try to find out my reason of why I'm not in the Rumble. Doing this for us, Ray. You think I'm the only one who's upset about this?
Mi amigo. Hey, G, I have an idea. Because obviously you have some pent-up aggression. I really need to get some pent-up aggression out myself. Why don't we meet next week? You and I in the ring, mano a mano.
You don't want that.
Storm, you can stay in the back.
You don't want that right now. You don't want that right now.
Come on.
No, Ray. This is what I'm dead serious. If you want to make it the Tournament of Survival in one piece, You will not fight me next week.
So what I'm hearing is Psycho G fears Adam Rage. That's exactly what I'm hearing right now, right?
Considering the last time I fought you, I tapped you out. No, I don't fear you.
You know, things have changed since then, G. You know things have changed since then. So,
Really, you have a new lackey. You have a new person up your butt. Yeah, you're right. You're not wearing a mask. You're not up Don's butt springing it up, hoopika, kumbaya singing. You're not doing that no more. You're right. Now you've got some dude called Alexander Storm who's out here fucking over people like Dean and whatever, what have you. Yeah, you're right. That's definitely a big change for you, huh?
You can don't disrespect the gatekeepers. Like I said, we've been putting Axis on the map.
I will disrespect who I think does not deserve it.
Okay, right. Sure. Whatever you think, G. Keep
yeah, you're right.
doing a little bit
I
stuff
think.
you
It's my
want.
opinion.
Keep running
I
from me.
think neither of you are worth respect. But hey, and here I am. But yet, no matter how I feel, you think I'm just trying to complain about myself? You clearly haven't listened. I said, who else thinks they're not going to be in the Rumble? Who else knows they ain't going to be in the Rumble? Because Don Frost is a biased bastard who only wants to push people like Matsuda because they're the flavor of the month or whatever. Like, come on, let's be real here. You think I'm trying to be a dick right now. You genuinely do. But I am trying to help not just myself, but others as well. If you cannot
are you still rambling? I'm sorry, I fell asleep for a second. You're still rambling, and you're still not.
I was trying to help others rambling.
I'm not saying you're not trying to help others, because it's nice to help others. I'm just saying you yourself are specifically rambling instead of truly trying to help others. You want to complain about being left off the card? You're getting the golden opportunity.
Again, after this conversation, is to contact Don Frost. You make this assumption that I'm not trying to actually do anything. You say I am rambling. You have no proof that it's like, oh, hey, you're not actually going to do anything. You're rambling. You're just talking stupid shit for the mic. No, I'm actually going to go talk to Don after this. Genuinely speaking. And you make this assumption that I'm not. You make these stupid assumptions that I'm not trying to help you, or maybe I got it and I got this. Maybe you just find my voice annoying because you just really want to slap me in the face. If that's the case, we can do it next week.
I would love to do that.
And there you go.
That's what I'm saying.
Then shut up.
Me next week.
Shut up.
Okay.
Then shut up.
Thanks, Jay.
Shut up. You can leave now because you clearly don't even care about the Rumble. You don't care about anything that I'm going through. Other members of the Axis roster are going through. You and your scumbag tag team partner can kiss my ass.
We're scumbags. Right, whatever you say, G.
Yes, you're a scumbag. You are a scumbag. Did you not see what your buddy did to fucking Pain?
We are
haven't seen him in months.
Gatekeepers of Axis.
Hey,
gatekeepers.
Hey,
really? You're gatekeepers when you ain't even in tag title consideration.
G.
What?
What the hell is going on?
Oh, look, what's going on? Let me tell you what's going on. Can you tell me why I'm not in this Rumble? Or no?
Look, we're checking through a lot of things, and like I said before, I can't put you in the Rumble, dude. I've already told you this.
Why? You are putting Sean Parker in it. Zach Sanchez. You, not the people who actually show up day in and day out.
If you want
are you kidding?
Look, G, if you want to know, I would rather not be talking about this in public. We can go to my office and talk about it.
No, I don't mind doing that. But the fact that I have to address you publicly is stupid and childish. I'm done. I'm done with it.
You haven't even gone to my office before. Okay, look.
I have multiple times. You do not answer your phone. You act like I don't have your personal phone number. You act like I don't try to get a hold of you or your sibling to find out what you are doing. I have tried to bang on your office door. I broke into your office earlier.
Okay, all right, fine. You know what? You want to be in the Rumble. You want to be in the Rumble this battle, don't you? Okay, you and Rage next week. If you can beat Rage, you will be in the Rumble. If Rage beats you, though, he will be in the Rumble. How's that? Does that make you feel better?
Making the good decisions once again for your gatekeepers.
How is this a good decision? How? We have both rightfully earned the Rumble. And yet we are being told we have to fight for them.
We're looking at every possibility. We didn't even have
Every
anything.
possibility,
We didn't
but
have
you put
anybody
Ric Flair
written
wanna
down.
be in the Rumble.
Next week, you and Rage, winner gets in the Rumble.
This is fucking stupid. This is stupid, dude. You're not gonna. It's not gonna be the last time. We're gonna have a long
All right,
conversation.
All right, how about this? How about this? How
later.
about this then? How about this then? I'll make it even better for you. Whoever wins not only gets in the Rumble, they'll get number 30. How about that?
Fine.
Yes. Alrighty, I'll see you.
I would be okay with that if
Can't
I
wait to have that
thought
number
Rage
35.
deserved 30.
Okay. Now
What?
okay. Now
Okay.
I'm just gonna ask this one time. I don't want to hear any other response. I'm only going to ask this once. Get out of the studio right now. Because after what I've been hearing, I'm already pissed off. No.
Let
Get
me
out.
just stop. There
Get
you go.
out.
It's too late. I'm already started. You have a good day.
Bye, G. Bye, bye, G. Bye, 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 bye.
Okay. Okay. I don't even know how to respond to that. Well, looks like security's escorting Rage and G out of the studio right now. But of course, we still got plenty more to go to. Let's talk to a man who competed for the High Speed Championship back at Unknown Horizons 25. He was unsuccessful, but you got a feeling that he's definitely not going to let that slow him down after the amazing run he's had in the Gauntlet. So please welcome Gustav Volts. If Gustav is here.
You know that Gustav doesn't speak English.
Well,
It is I,
well,
Ethan
yeah,
Gates,
of course,
who speaks for him.
Ethan Gates, Ethan Caldwell, but of course, Gustav had in. First off, before anything else, even though he was unsuccessful in winning the high speed title, I still want to congratulate Gustav on achieving the best record in the Gauntlet. As of right now, that could possibly change next week. Cody Storm, he came back. He's reclaimed his spot. He's at 5 wins now. So I mean, but obviously that's not going to take anything away from what Gustav has been able to do. 5 straight wins in the Gauntlet. That's definitely not something to just gaze over.
Yeah. Well, we'll see if he can get, past the 5th win. Then he'll break the record. But until then, we'll just have to see. Anyways, though, I'll be honest. I actually scolded Gustav a bit because of the fact that he kept trying to go for that springboard or that knee or that amped up.
Yeah.
When he should have gone for the shock treatment instead, which will have actually secure him a victory.
Yeah.
Oh well.
And by the way, I
Hopefully he
mean,
learns
speaking
from
of
his mistake.
And I mean, speaking of that, I mean, with his failed attempts, it really looked like he possibly injured himself. Is there any kind of possible update you could give us about Gustav and his condition? Is he doing well? Is he walking fine? Or is it something that should be worried about?
He's currently in the hospital getting treatment for that at the moment. He already had it looked at and everything. The doctor said that he needs to undergo treatment though, because, well, if he keeps going like that, he can actually really destroy his knee.
So at the moment, I'm assuming it's probably just a sprain, nothing too serious.
Yeah.
Okay.
At the moment, it's
that's
a sprain.
good to hear.
So,
That's good to hear. So he is fine. He might be out for a couple weeks, but he should be. Well, actually, that's actually a good segue into this. Will he be good enough to be a part of the Rumble, possibly?
Well, I actually assume he will, considering he won't have to actually, keep trying to use that move in that Rumble. He'll be confined to the ring, and the only way he's gonna go out is if he gets eliminated. So this might actually help him recover a little better, since he won't have to keep using that move. Speaking of which, I think I may actually advise him to get rid of that. Because as flashy as it is, you've seen the damage it can do to him if he misses.
No, that's definitely true. It was scary.
It's a devastating hit, but if he misses, he hurts himself a lot.
Yeah, and that's something that obviously none of us would ever want to wish on anybody.
Yeah. So once he gets better, I'll see if he can switch things up a bit, because I don't want him destroying his knee. He's still too young, and I don't want him retiring early.
Yeah. Well, I mean, moving from that high speed championship back to the New Horizon Gauntlet stuff. How has he felt knowing that he was able to achieve a record in the Gauntlet with 5 straight wins against some of the toughest opponents that you could ever ask for in the Gauntlet?
He's actually extremely proud of that. If anything, even though he didn't win the high speed title, his Gauntlet run is definitely one of the things he's proud of at the moment. It's one of his biggest accomplishments in this company. Truthfully, he was actually worried that Bryson would have, beaten his record. We know how that turned out.
Yeah, I mean, with how the Gauntlet run ended for Gustav, with Bryson D. Gunner just coming out swinging right out the gates. Obviously, that caught Gustav off guard, but I'm sure even with the loss, it's still not something to be upset over, knowing what he was able to achieve. So congratulations to him on that.
Thank you. I'll let him know.
Well, before I send you off, just one last question. Obviously, you did say that he will be a part of the Rumble, which we will be getting to the Rumble stuff later on. But is there a possibility that he might be in ring action beforehand, or are we just gonna have to wait until the Rumble?
Well, I mean, he sprained his knee, but I still think he might have to recover off of that, as well as.
That's fair.
I have to.
That's completely fair.
But I have to talk him into stop doing that knee.
Yeah, and of course the rehab, like retraining, just trying to make sure that he's ready to get back in the ring as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Well, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing him return at Lone Star Rumble, as many other people most likely are. Any last words before we send you off?
The last words that I have are: Gustav is still gonna do his best to accomplish even more things here in this company, and if the loss he suffered at the High Speed Championship isn't gonna stop him from accomplishing his dreams. It's only the start, and he still has a lot of time to put on the best matches he can.
Right. Well, Ethan, thank you for joining us. And now, ladies and gentlemen, little slight preview for the Lone Star Rumble stuff. Before we get to that, we will be hearing from our Ace of Axis champion. But before that, like I said, a small little preview of the Lone Star Rumble. One of the men who I'm very certain will want to be in the Rumble, who was apparently was able to convince the crew to give him his own time apart from the main Lone Star Rumble block. Please welcome Joe Blade.
Yes, I am here. My Leo team is very good at doing stuff, That's how I did this.
Well, is there a possible reason why you wanted to get a separate block for on Beyond the
yes.
Horizons?
Because my announcement that I am thinking about joining the Rumble is the best announcement. It deserves to have its own spot.
Well, is there anything that you want to say about the Rumble, possibly?
Joe Blade has been in many Rumbles, but to the dismay of the Joe Blade fans, he hasn't won any. So I think it's time I won.
Well, well, Mr. Joe Blade, just assuming you do enter the Rumble, is there any possible person that you would be looking forward to facing in that Rumble?
Yes, my good friend Jacob Wells. I would like to face him here. We have so much history, and I think it deserves to be here in Access.
Well, we're definitely happy to have both of you on Access. And is there any strategy for you going into it?
I cannot reveal to you my strategy. That is some highly classified information. I can't believe you even asked a thing.
I'm sorry?
Yeah.
Before we head to our Ace of Access champion, is there anything you want to say? Possibly anything not regarding the Rumble?
You see, Joe Blade is a very busy man, so he must leave right now.
All right, fair enough. Well, thank you, Joe Blade. Well, ladies and gentlemen, like I did say, we do have one more person, and although we don't necessarily have his next challenger yet, I'm sure that we will definitely want to hear a bit more from him regarding who he might want to defend against next or what he has planned for the championship. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the ace of Axis, diehard Rob Kamen.
Before we get started,
don't even ask. If you're gonna ask about Joe Blade, do not even ask. I don't even know.
No. That's not what I was going to ask about.
Okay. Fair enough. Sorry.
But before we get started, what was that all about earlier?
I'm assuming with Psycho G.
Yeah. The guy I beat in my debut. The guy who said I needed to prove something to.
I don't know. I really can't answer that for you. It was. I wasn't expecting that. That was he was telling me that he was going to be talking about something else. I mean,
let me save you trouble. What is his first name? Psycho, right?
Yes.
That tells you everything you need to know. Anyway.
Well, obviously, you're the ace of Axis. We've already gone through that stuff before. Now, I did say just a few moments ago that we don't have your next challenger named just yet, but Don has said he won't be doing a contendership this time around because he feels like he does have someone in mind to be fighting you. Do you have any possible input on that?
All my life, I've had to be that warrior that everybody sees me as. So to answer your question simply, I don't care who it is. Because I made a promise to myself that if I won the Ace of Axis championship, that I would be a fighting champion. So honestly, it doesn't matter who Don has in mind for me or who he throws at me. I will fight tooth and nail to keep this title just as hard as I fought to earn it.
Well, obviously, you're not scheduled to defend the title at 99 Problems Part 2, which is next Saturday night. But obviously, as far as I know, your next scheduled defense is supposed to be at the Lone Star Rumble. And obviously, because you're already the Ace of Access champion, you're not eligible to be in the Rumble. I'm sure Don has already told you that.
Yeah, he told me. He told me. And that's understandable.
Yeah, but obviously, that's still pretty far out from whoever wins it. They get a title shot at World War X. So that's still very, very far out. But assuming you are able to hold it until World War X for practically 6 months from now, would there be anybody that you could possibly see winning that Rumble? Well, it doesn't just have to be one specific person. It could be anybody. Like anybody off the top of your head.
Quite honestly, assuming he's in the Rumble, I'd love to see me and J Bar, properly known as Jeremy Barmore, go at it.
Former ATG partner?
Former partner, but he's still kind of my boy.
That's fair. That's fair.
I mean, let's be honest. I mean, when we're in the ring together, we bring out the best in each other. And what better way to kind of pump each other up than to compete for the top prize of Access, right?
That is very, very true. And, of course, Barmore did also just recently lost the Titans Championship. So I'm sure that while he does still have a rematch for the Titans Championship, I'm sure he's also might be eyeing that Ace of Access title. So it could be a possibility.
Knowing him, that's got to be his aspiration, because he's been on a mission for years to always better himself and always prove that he is indeed the workhorse. And I myself have been convinced ever since I faced him for the first time, and in other companies, of course, but he doesn't have to convince me any further of that. I've seen him work, and dude could even outwork me if he wanted to.
Well, obviously, before you have your first title defense, is there anybody that you would possibly potentially want to fight in a non-title match, maybe? Just to get a little bit of just to get in the ring with, just to kind of make sure you don't get any ring rust while you wait for your first title defense, possibly? Or are you going to just sit things out?
Oh no. I definitely have to keep the ring rust off. And actually, I've been eyeing this guy for quite a while. Let's just say I kind of want to get a little wicked with him, if that makes sense.
Oh.
That is, if he accepts.
Well, I mean, Zach Sanchez, right now, he's not here, but I'm sure he definitely caught attention to what you're hearing. And even though he is going to be competing next Saturday for in the number one contenders match for the high speed title, I'm sure he might consider it. Obviously, I can't speak for him, but in my opinion, I would love to see that. I would personally love to see that match.
Exactly. It's box office. It's box office material. It's going to put butts in seats. The Wicked Assassin, the Bricktown Warrior, one-on-one. It might as well say it's a dream match.
That is true. Well, before we send you off, before the chaos that I'm sure is bound to ensue with our Rumble block, is there anything that the champ has to say?
Ladies and gentlemen of the Access Universe and of the Access Locker Room, as I stated a little bit ago, now that I have this title, I intend to be a fighting champion. It doesn't matter who Don puts in front of me. I don't care who steps to me. If you want a shot at this belt, seize the opportunity. Prove to me why you deserve a shot at the title I now have over my shoulder. Because like I said, just as hard as I fought to earn it, I will fight just as hard to keep it. Because I am a warrior in every sense of the word. I refuse to sit back idly while everybody else cruises by. I want to set the standard here in Axis that hard work, dedication, and follow through all pay off in the end. And if I have to be that example, I'm willing to do that. To wrap that up in a big red bow, as I always do, gentlemen, it has begun. Sanchez, I await your answer.
Came in, thank you very much. And now, oh boy, what pretty much happens with almost anybody, with any other company that does this. We're about to open the floodgates. If there's anybody who wants to claim their spot in the Lone Star Rumble, the floor is yours. Just try not to interrupt each other, please. Please don't cause actual bedlam. But if there's anybody who wants to fully claim their spot, as always, there's been some speculation throughout the show, but if there's anybody at all that wants to 100% claim their spot, feel free to unmute, feel free to take the mic, and let us know you want to enter the Rumble. I already see plenty of people. If anybody wants to come in, mic's open. Mic is open for anybody to enter.
You see, this ain't even a question. Of course, I would declare myself for the Rumble.
Oh, Sean
Plus,
Parker.
I'm gonna win it.
Well, what makes you think you would? I'm not even trying to say this in an insulting way. What makes you think you'll win the Rumble?
Well, I'm now who I fully want to be. All of you will see that on Tuesday. And most people don't have that drive. What I have. No one does. No one has that same drive as the man from 717, Sean Parker. That's how it is. Also, just gonna say this right now. Only call me Parker. That's it.
Is this guy still talking? Hey, hi. Oh, hey, Parker? That's what you said?
Yeah.
Okay, let me introduce myself. My name is Chris Midas. Or actually, no. Because apparently you're also doing that. I guess I may as well give you my actual name. My name is Midas.
Okay.
And see, you're from. You said you're from where? The 747.
Pennsylvania.
Okay, fair enough. And I'm from the 312, Chicago, Illinois. And guess what? I'm also claiming my spot in the Lone Star Rumble. Obviously, I got APH to worry about, and then 99 Problems in that 30-man Rumble, at the 30-minute Iron Man match. Sorry, 30-minute Iron Man match, and then a 30-person Rumble.
Yeah.
And obviously, #1 contendership. So hey, I don't mind being double booked. Titans Championship.
Like you have.
Titans Championship to start out the Lone Star Rumble, and 30-person Rumble to end it.
I honestly think you'll win the Titans Championship. I think that.
What are you trying to kiss up to me? Try and get on my good side before we get into the Rumble?
I ain't trying to do nothing. Okay? Okay, listen. I'm just trying to make you understand. This hiatus I've been doing, I've packed on a few pounds. I can no longer face Mamba for the championship anymore in that division.
Hey.
So I'm gonna tell you this right now.
Travis again. Just letting you know, high speed championship is no limits. Just saying that. Sorry.
Really? Oh, well, okay. That's fine. But anyways, I no longer have my eyes on that championship. And since you're gonna face APH for the title, eventually,
Number one contendership for the title, but
no.
Are you trying to say, oh, I want the title, I want the Titans championship?
No, I know that you are going to beat APH. That's a fact. But I just want to let you know, once you win that championship, I will be right out there with you. And then, let's see what happens. I want that championship same as you do. I do.
Same as I do. You know what I had to go through to get to that championship? You know what I had to go through to... You know the history I've had with that championship? It goes way back before Axis. So no, you're not... It's not the same as me. Because if there's anybody who wants that championship, it is me. APH, he slightly understands what I've had to go through to get to it. Hell, he wants it just as bad as I do. He literally wanted one final match against me with the number one contendership on the line. So you know what? Right now, I'm not focused on that. Because right now, this is the Rumble block. And I'm claiming my spot in the Lone Star Rumble. Just like you. You want to claim your spot in the Rumble. You want to have this big announcement that you're Axis exclusive now. Congratulations. Congratulations on signing a new deal with Axis. Congratulations on that. I'm happy for you. But don't think for a second that that means that you're going to go into the Lone Star Rumble. You're going to throw every other person, man or woman, over the top rope. Because guess what? You could do that to anybody else. You won't be doing that to me, buddy.
Oh, of course I will.
I would love to see you try.
You won't? I will gladly. I will. You think you're this big man. Modest. Of course. But you're not. I will knock you off that pedestal as hard as I possibly can.
Like I said, I would love to see you try.
And I would gladly do it.
Travis, be calm, buddy. Be calm. Be calm. Don't. Shh. Be calm. It's alright. I've been here quite a while, just listening to all these words from everyone. By the way, hi, Parky Boy. How you been? It's so nice to see you again. How you been, buddy?
Hello.
Not a good hello from your old pal Wicked? That hurts.
Let me tell you something right now, okay? I don't want anything to do with your word clown and crap, okay?
That just hurt. I was just saying hello. I mean, just think of
saying hello, you were laughing. I heard you laughing like a few minutes ago.
I was laughing because I love the fire. I love the fire from everyone that just wants to fight.
No one's actually heard you talk. And if you wanted to actually talk, does that mean you're gonna be in the Rumble?
Oh, I wouldn't mind tossing my name, because there'll be so many people for me to fight. And honestly, truth be told, I never been one for multi-person matches, including Rumbles. But with my debut in that big old 6-man battle, it changed my mind. It opened my eyes.
Uh-huh.
It was just so much fun. Of course, I don't expect to win. Of course, my mindset's always been, I don't care if I win or lose. My mindset going into a fight is just that. I want it to be a fight. I want it to be a good fight. I will put everything I have when I know the person I am fighting deserves it. And with you, Parky Boy, I always went 100% because you deserved it. Now, there is one person who never necessarily enjoyed, never really deserved it. I did face him before, but that was in a partner company. And he's a current champion, and that's little old Mamba, which I gotta admit, I enjoy Mamba so much because he tries his best not to let anyone get into his head. I like that about Mamba. He's been a phenomenal champion here in Axis. So Mamba, I know you don't like me, and that's fine. But I do hope that you possibly put your name in that Rumble, and I meet you in that Rumble, because it would just be great that I would be the one to eliminate you. That's all I have to say. I came to say hi to an old friend, so Travis, you can fully calm down now, because I will be leaving.
Oh, well, if Mamba's still here, if I know he said
I'm still here.
I know you said you'd keep it classified, but I mean, if there's any good time to claim a spot for the Rumble, now's a really good time.
I mean, now I think of it,
It's good.
maybe I will enter the Rumble. You know, forgot what I said a few minutes ago. I'm officially declaring myself for the 30-person Rumble. Okay,
Well, I'm glad for
that.
that.
That's so good. Now I'll let you do some talking. I'll let you do some talking. I overstayed because Travis is over here shaking in his booth. So Travis, I'm leaving. Be a good boy now. Be a good boy. Bye.
Thanks.
Not only here, declare for myself. The guy that I know that wants to be in the Rumble, but he currently isn't here. He's spending time with his family. That man is my brother from another mother, Stalker. You saw him debut.
Well, well, I know that there's plenty of other people that have confirmed themselves for the Rumble. One of them being Travis Turner. He will be a part of the 30-person Rumble. We already got plenty of people confirmed for that, but ladies and gentlemen, that's probably going to have to end it. Just want to make sure that we don't get any more chaos going. But thank you for everybody who has tuned in to tonight's very interesting Beyond the Horizons episode. We will be back next Tuesday night at 6 p.m. with another episode of Unknown Horizons. And this Thursday night, 4 p.m. exclusively on YouTube Premiere, we will be having Axis Dark. You got 3 matches lined up for you, so stay tuned for that. But until then, my name's been Travis Marks, and I will see you next Tuesday night.